So the Buffalo Bills traded Stephon Diggs away to the Texans. Now, it is kind of surprising, but it's not as bad as everyone keeps on saying it is. Now, optically, right now in 2024, it looks kind of bad because, well, you're paying $30 million for him. He's not playing for you. You're getting a second round pick, but it's not until next year. But let's take a step back and let's look at the big picture. Now, that second round pick, even though it's not in this draft, it's the next year's draft, is the Vikings pick. And the Vikings may not be good next year. We assume that because either it's going to be Sam Darnold and the backup quarterback, or it's going to be a first year quarterback, it might not be a CJ Stroud year. It might be a losing record year. So that second round pick is going to be worse than the Bills. Secondly, Stephon Diggs, though he has been good in the past, though he has had flashes as of late in the last season, there's been times this season where he has not shown up. In the last 7 games, he didn't have a touchdown for them. In the playoffs, when they needed him most, he dropped a really good pass by Josh Allen that was 65 yards against the Chiefs. Now, it's been that way for a while now where he's kind of rubbed people the wrong way with cryptic text. I'm not going to say toxic because that's a wrong thing to say, but it's definitely caused some tension between fans and also between the team. And you can see that sometimes. So you get off of that. For the future, you can start spending that capital someplace else. Another thing, too, is it's not as barren as people are saying it is. Yes, you don't have the names that everyone knows. Everyone knows Stephon Diggs. But do you know they have Dalton Kincaid and Dawson Knox? Two really good tight ends that are going to be reliable for Josh Allen. That can work for Josh Allen. I'm a Panthers fan, and I know that Cam Newton worked really well with two really good tight ends. Another thing, too, is that their wide receiver room is not as bad as everyone keeps saying it is. Khalil Shakir is really good at the slot. He came along strong in the second half of the season, same as I think for Dalton Kincaid. And when they needed a first down, who was Josh Allen throwing to? Khalil Shakir. Another thing, too, is they got Curtis Samuel. Obviously, people want to dog on Curtis Samuel because he was a second round pick for the Panthers, and he didn't really turn out as well as everyone thought he would. But his best season was in 2020. And who was offense coordinator in 2020? Joe Brady. So Joe Brady knows how to use him. He knows how to use him in the wide receiver and also in the running back position. And who's at the running back position? That's James Cook, who also came on strong in the second half of the season. So yes, they will definitely take a wide receiver in this draft class. They'll probably take two because guess what? This wide receiver draft class is really good. It's really deep as well. It's not like just like oh, if you miss on the top three guys, you're not going to get a guy. No, you can get a guy with like the 15th wide receiver taken. So everyone just needs to take a step back and realize that you still got Josh Allen, you still got Sean McDermott, who's a pretty good defensive mind. Yes, you're going to have to do some pieces because you had to let go a lot of veterans. It might be a little bit less of a year than you're used to, but you're still going to be fine. You're looking for the future. You're not tanking. You're going to be a really good team going into next year. And I promise you, don't be surprised if they make some interesting draft day selections. It's going to work out, though. Keep an eye for Ricky Pearsall. I think that's who they're looking for in the second round. I might be wrong, but I feel like he could potentially replace what Stephon Diggs does. So thank you for watching, Bills fans. Just hang in there. I know it doesn't look good right now, but I promise you everything's going to work out fine. All right. See ya.